All right. In the previous videos, that was an introduction to the database. We created a form, and we created a menu, and we created what we call a data source. In that data source, we have some tables, and we drag them and drop them into the form, and then we got these things, the fields from the database, and we have these objects at the bottom. One of the challenges that we will have in here is that what if you want to search for a particular value, for example, for a particular name or a city or a phone, whatever. Right now, there is no mechanism to do that. Right now, it is just we'll have to navigate one after the other, one after the other. But we want to be able to create a search field here to say when you type in the value, for example, search by name, you type in the value, and whatever name contains that value will appear on in the result that is sent back to us. To do this, we need to understand a few things. First, let's look at this data set, and let's look at it in the designer view. Here is a designer view. As I said, you can create relationship here if you want, but we're not going to cover relationship here yet. The topic of this is how to create queries in Visual Studio Database Builder or Wizard. So the field that we want to search for is the name, and it belongs to the customer table. So in here, I want to be able to add a query. And notice here's the table adapter. So the table adapter is the one that will allow us to interact with the database directly. So what do I do in here? I can right-click in here and add a query. When you click on that, you'll get a wizard, a set of screens that you can go through. First, it says, what do you want to use? Do you want to select statement? Yes, we want to select statement. Do you want to select that return rows? Single value, update, delete, insert. We want a statement that can return many rows. We click on next. Now, if you're familiar with SQL, this should not be very strange. We have select, customer ID, name, phone, city address, city ID, blah, blah, blah. And it has, let me pause it for a minute and figure out what type. All right, so this is an SQL statement. Now, if you're good in SQL, you can type in your SQL here if you want. For example, if you say, select customer ID, name, blah, blah, blah from this table, or you can say where name equal, for example, Ali, right? So now this query only looking for a name that has Ali in it, or doesn't have Ali, that is equal to Ali. Now if I click on next, I'll give it a name. Okay, the name of this is how we run the query. We use this name to run the query. So whatever I type here would be the name that I use to run my query. So if I say Ali, run by Ali, or fill by Ali, for example, again here fill by Ali, and then I click on finish, next, finish. Yeah? So now how many queries do I have here? 2 queries. I can run this query to see if actually I get data or not. So if I simply click on, right-click, and preview data, now I click on preview, we don't get anything. Why we don't get anything? What does the query say? If we go back and configure the query, let's look at data and then configure the query. It says, give me everybody that has a name of Ali. But I don't have any record that contains only Ali. I have records that have Ali in it, but it does not have just Ali. So what do I have to use? I cannot use the equal operator. What do I use in SQL? Instead of that, we use like. And then here I put like and put %sign. So now so it gives me everything that might have, it starts with Ali at the beginning. If you wanted to say anywhere in the sentence, in the field, what do? You put the %sign in front of it. So now it says, give me any record that contains this record. Now if I hit next, finish, preview data, preview, I get, oh, which one I did? I think I did the wrong one. I need to do it for this one here. Okay, preview data here. Preview, I got one record. Is that clear? So that's how you do it using, one option is to creating it using the SQL statement. You just type in your SQL. All right. In the next part, I want to show you how to do it with the query builder. All right. So let's close this. And I'm going to stop because I'm trying to make